Well, there you have it. The superhero team, B2A, coming to save the day.
The
Dun, dun, dun.
superhero.
Stop listening so closely because I should be a
Hey, they're
superhero.
going to hear what you said. Go again. Dun, dun, dun. Hello, sweet mates. So today we're going to review Thunder Force. It's a superhero-esque, and I did say superhero-esque movie on Netflix. So, sweet members, how did you like it?
Bro, this is a kid superhero movie for adults, if that makes sense. Because like it's some parts kids don't need to see or kids don't need to be hearing, but it was corny. But y'all know me, I like corn, so that was right up my alley, child. I like that movie.
It's
So I
cool.
did say the same thing. Like I was like, this would have been cute if it was a kid movie. Then I thought about it and was like, mm, some of the things that were said, if they take it out, it will make it less entertaining than what it was already not entertaining to me. So, and not that I thought it was, I knew off the bat that it wasn't going to be a typical superhero movie. It was just the beginning was way too drawn out because I was all like, okay, they're kids. Now they're not friends. Now they're adults. Like I was like, where the 20s to 30s at? They went all the way to middle-aged women. And I was
But
just like,
that's
okay.
how it be sometimes. Sometimes you just fall out and you don't reconnect until years and years later.
If you
Right.
reconnect.
If you reconnect.
It all.
True.
But they fell out for something so dumb. Like, it was one argument, and then they were just like,
I don't think it was
well,
dumb
it was
because I
dumb. It was one argument. Like, yes, she made you miss your test or whatever. Okay. Not even just step back. It's like, nah, you out my life, B. I said B.
but I do feel like because they sped through everything so fast, they was moving real slow and then sped through things.
They did.
Um,
Yeah.
what was black girl's name?
Emily,
Emily?
Emily. What was the white girl's
I
name?
can't help you. I'm
Lydia.
sorry.
Lydia.
Lydia.
Ooh, look at
Lydia.
my memory. Ooh.
I do feel like Emily, from the jump, made it obvious and clear that she was the brighter one with,
Goals.
yeah, yeah.
She didn't make it clear. The movie made it clear. She wasn't just like,
Okay, this is why I said she made it clear. If I'm Emily and I have a friend like Lydia, even if Lydia isn't as book smart as I am, we get in our life together.
you
She
got
obviously,
that?
Emily already had in mind, I have something that I'm working towards, to revenge my parents' death. And also, I want to get out this hood. That's not saying that conversation has to be had because Lydia's dream has to be her dreams and goals, but you let Lydia be Lydia the entire time.
So
Like
you're
Lydia was
saying
Lydia.
that she didn't help her elevate herself? That's what you mean? Like,
Yeah, but it doesn't even have to be like like I wasn't expecting her to say, you got to be on my level, do what I do. But you don't have to stay here. Or even if you do stay here, there's things that you are capable of doing. If you don't know, let's explore that.
If
The
she tried
same
to
way
do
Lydia
that,
was there trying. You said
just
what?
because it wasn't on screen, I don't feel like that means she didn't try to do that.
She didn't try to do it.
I disagree.
She didn't try to do it. My thing is, at no point did it show
No.
Emily helping Lydia. Lydia was always helping Emily. Am I right or am I right?
you're right.
Thank
Emily,
you. Was it,
Lydia stopped
was
the
it was
bully.
bully?
Lydia was always the muscle in the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And that don't mean Lydia wasn't never like, hey, you need to get your stuff
If
together.
if the movie didn't show it, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
It
And
didn't happen.
to Rain's point, I feel like that's why they had the superpowers that they did because Lydia was always the muscle, and here Emily is being invisible and not knowing how to use her stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
Ah,
Lydia said.
I didn't even see that. But yep. That's a great point. I agree. But if you guys were to get a superpower, what superpower would you want?
Here you go with the hard questions. I think I want that speed, baby. You can do anything with speed. You can't catch me. Oh, you
Have
think?
you seen the Flash? Barry don't do nothing with the speed.
Except try to like redo history. Crap.
Oh,
But
I don't
anyway,
want to read it.
that's another review I'm trying to convince them to do.
I just, I just want to clean up real fast. I want to go shopping real fast.
That's good.
You
That's
try to
that's
hit.
smart.
You try to throw something at me. Whoop. Ha ha.
So
But
you
you
want
won't
the
help other
BS.
people. You won't help
That's
your
you
city.
dodging BS. Go ahead.
I mean, of course I'll help people, but also I gotta live.
So you want the superpower to speed up daily routines, basically.
She basically wants more out of her 24 hours.
Yeah.
But then you don't get to enjoy it because now you shopping fast and it's just like boom, bags.
Yeah.
Shopping is fun to you? Grocery shopping?
Yes. Well, shopping.
It depends.
For me, if I'm in a good store with some good music, it's a party.
I don't like people like you.
Like it's fun.
Get out the store.
Now during a pandemic, it ain't fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
It
miss
ain't
pre-COVID.
in and out. But what would be? I think I would want to. Can I have two?
I said
No.
one. The movie gave them one.
Well, if I would have took the pills and the needle injections, I would have had two.
The movie gave them
But
one.
I think I would want to read minds.
See? Now why you want to do that? Because that ain't helping nobody but yourself, nosy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to read minds, but I want to control minds. I want to.
I was supposed to be mine.
Yeah.
What's
Control
that?
minds.
There's a
No.
show on Netflix with
That one when they
the
control
Umbrella
minds
Academy.
is telepathy.
Oh, Umbrella
Right?
Academy.
Yeah.
Good.
The
Yeah.
Academy was good.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
I haven't
that's-
seen it, but I heard
See,
that was.
that's why I need speed so I can run away while you trying to control my mind.
Mm.
But
And so
like
you
she
can't read.
said, he messed up.
Have you met Professor X?
No,
Yeah.
Wide ranges.
You never saw X-Men?
I
Wow.
don't be watching superheroes.
Let's not talk to her right now.
You're gonna black out her.
I'm scared.
I don't. Okay, I've watched maybe one movie of the X-Men, but to watch the whole thing and know everything, nah.
That's
So,
fair, but she didn't even know who Professor X was. You knew, right?
yeah, but I don't. if you
Green?
start
It's
talking
fine.
about
It's fine. It's
Is he a
fine.
villain? Is he a villain?
So you wanted to read minds, Missy?
me, yes, I wanted to read minds. But I would like it to be able to. I don't want it to be I want it to be the way I guess he control minds. When I'm ready to do it, that's when I want to do it. I don't want to be walking around hearing everybody's thoughts.
Still like Professor X,
hearing
telepathy.
everybody's- yeah.
So we want the same power. That's good. What about
But I
you,
don't want to control
DW?
nobody's mind. I don't want to control
I don't
nobody's
think
mind.
that's how that works, though.
What'd you say?
That's not how that works.
What?
read
Controlling
minds.
people's minds?
Like, I feel like if you're gonna have a power where you can read minds, it's gonna be an all-day thing, all the time.
Especially when you first start.
When you first start. But you learn to control your powers because you don't run fast all the time. You get to walk. What about you, DW?
And not run into
Since we were talking about X-Men, I started thinking about the powers on X-Men. So at first I wanted the girl from Umbrella Academy where I'm controlling mine.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm thinking like controlling the weather is hot shit. Like you can really like mess somebody up as a superhero if you control the weather.
You can mess
Thunder,
everybody up.
hurricanes, everything.
So you want to be like Storm?
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Well, there you have it. B208 superhero team ready to save the day. Dun dun dun. Yeah.
So we know who wouldn't come up with the name for
Yeah.
a superhero squad.
But to me, Lydia gave
got
a crappy name too. She was like Bingo and Hammer.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just like, stop.
bingo, I'm invisible. And I was just like, she was like a dog. No, like Zorro. She was mixing it.
Zorro is what she said.
I'm like, that's not, no. Okay. How would you feel if you had a friend, right? You fell off years later, and when y'all rekindled, you just find out that they have a kid, and the kid is like basically grown.
17. Basically, the age y'all fell out at, she had that kid. So she was pregnant. Speaking of which,
that's none of your business. If y'all were friends at that moment,
agreed. I would have cared.
No, it's none of
find
your
out
business.
when you find out.
But can y'all tell me y'all really thought that Emily had a child? I thought she made that girl in the lab. The whole movie,
That's what I thought too.
We're gonna find out she created that baby in the lab. I know it. I just know it.
And then at the end, she had fast speed, and it was never explained how she had powers. And I'm like, so we're not gonna address this.
Exactly. She didn't take a pill once and get fast, because they all had to do it.
Because they had to do it more than once. But she's smart, so maybe she was making one for herself. Wow.
It wasn't explained, and that's what I didn't like.
It wasn't. And I still think she was like a lab baby anyway, so.
Yeah. But not even like lab, like put in the stomach. I feel like literally made to be that smart, everything.
Exactly. And when they didn't go that way, I was kind of like, this sucks. Because even when she was explaining, because what's her name asked her about the challenge, she was like, yeah, but when the dad found out about the baby, found out about it, she said, and I was like, oh, she definitely created her in the lab, but she didn't. I was depressed about that part.
Well, according to Miss C, I was finna say to our knowledge, but then again, according to Miss C, if it wasn't in the movie, it didn't happen. So,
no, there was a lot of gaps in this storyline to me, but
well, so that's why I asked the question, because it made it seem as if Lydia still visited the grandmother, since they live in that same neighborhood.
She thought they were gonna be together.
Listen, I was just like,
hilarious.
And then she
brought out that statue. That was cute. That was funny.
I was like, honey, the whitest one.
Bro, grandma a G on the low. She said, I've been living here. I'm not going nowhere.
Okay, I ain't gonna front. I thought grandma was gonna die. I was like, oh, she gonna stay there and they gonna find her, attack her, kill her, and then they gonna, no.
But they took like
the whole time.
Yeah, they took like every part of a superhero movie and did the opposite. Like that was definitely Peter Parker and his grandma. And instead of Green Goblin going in there, it was just chill. They never even went to go for her.
That was Emily's mom. No, I'm lying. Sorry.
No, so grandma.
Sorry.
Like I thought they would have went deeper with the parent storyline. Like the parents were really they made the people, not like I don't know, because their parents were scientists. So I don't know. They could have went a lot of places, but they wanted to keep it cute and funny, and I appreciated it. It was good to me.
It was a chill movie. I don't need to see it again, but it was a good one. Watch
it again.
I would watch it.
You said you would?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Not this one.
It's just something to watch that's lighthearted. Like you don't need to always watch stuff that.
No, agreed, but I saw it. I saw it once.
No question.
But I don't think that's something I would watch as a like if it comes on and it's like I don't want to go to sleep. Ain't got nothing to clean.
Comes on Netflix.
No, I'm saying like okay, I'm on a plane. I'm on a plane and like I'm flipping through, nothing to watch. That pops up. Okay. I'm forced to watch something with my hands tied and eyes wide open. I'll watch it.
So she won't watch it again. What were you saying?
Well, she was talking about cleaning before that, so I was asking if she was about to clean the airplane. That's it.
I mean, rather than watching it.
What did y'all think about the villains in this movie?
I was gonna ask. So, what superhero movie did the crab come out of?
No,
that didn't sound familiar to me. Yeah,
because he likes seafood. He was on a vacation with his wife in the water, in a radioactive.
I didn't say what happened. I heard him.
No,
I was trying to figure out what superhero movie.
I don't think it came from anywhere. I really think they just took the line on the vacation in the water, seafood.
In the Bermuda Triangle, by the way. Y'all,
They had to throw that in there. Yeah.
In middle school, did y'all just think like if you go to the Bermuda Triangle, if you go to Bermuda, you disappear?
Yeah.
I don't think that was actually a place.
Bermuda?
At least when people talk about it. No, I know it is, but like when people talk about it, like, oh, there's this hole in the water, people disappear. I was just like, that can't be true. Can't be a place.
Hole in the water?
That's what they would say. There's like this big hole in the water. In the water. That's what was said. Like, I'm telling you what the kids talked about. There was a hole in the water. You get there, you get sunken into it. So that's why I was like, oh, y'all making places up.
To scare you?
Wakanda. Yeah, like Wakanda ain't a place, and everybody thinks
Wakanda is not a made-up place. Catch yourself.
It's not?
No.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Y'all read that across her forehead?
Yeah, I think we do need to review like some other superhero stuff and not just Thunder Force, because I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know. I don't get what y'all don't get.
That's all I like, to laugh.
It was funny, but I just don't think I need to rewatch it because I don't know. I don't like dumb humor. So it was good for a one watch, but I will never want to see it again, if that makes sense.
Dumb humor?
It was.
So, Lovebirds, would you consider that dumb humor?
It was, and I watched it twice just to review it, but I wouldn't rewatch Lovebirds.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
I would put that in. I wouldn't put it in the same category because I was entertained by Lovebirds.
By Lovebirds, yeah, but I wouldn't rewatch. Like, I don't know. I don't go rewatch stuff. Dumb humor. I rewatch stuff now. I rewatch stuff a lot, but not. No. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't rewatch a lot of comedy.
Exactly. See, because I mean, like, once you know the punchline,
that's what you watch it for.
But you know it already.
That's
what you're saying. It might not be like
watching the movie. Here he come. She finna put the butt up. Like,
yeah,
that's funny. Yeah. And I know it's coming up. It's still funny.
Or if you didn't pay attention to like facial expressions of what was being done, it makes it even funnier. So, agreed. Certain classics I'll rewatch.
Like when the little girl knocked the other lady across the head, it wasn't funny, but it was funny. It was great.
I knew she was gonna be a villain. I thought she would have just had a bigger role. I was like,
no, okay. As soon as it hit China, I gotta go to the restroom.
Exactly.
Went and they got attacked. I'm like, oh, she part of it. And it comes out, what?
Yeah.
No, I knew it once they said, oh, this is so-and-so. She's this ex-CIA agent. I was like, oh, okay. She's going to be a villain. Like, it was just her energy. I just knew it.
And where did the boy go? He just disappeared. Look, everybody hates Chris. Everybody hates Chris. Little brother.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
The boy. He was in the lab.
No, he was like close to the little girl's age too.
See, because he wasn't there for a long time. Yeah, he was in the beginning.
Who gave him the bear? Gave Lydia the bear?
Yes.
You don't remember
he
him?
Had a little fro.
Wow. That wasn't him.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
the one with the dreads.
Did he have dreads?
Remember?
Yeah.
The assistant.
Put a picture right there.
Assistant. Yes. That's everybody hates Chris' little brother.
No,
I don't think so. Because that man look better than that.
You.
I'm a Google.
Go ahead and Google.
That man looks better than that.
I don't be confident about things I don't know.
Let's look up Thunder First Cast. But I'm glad Octavia was in something fun, chill. Yeah. They be doing her dirty sometime.
She didn't sound how I thought she would either.
Tell me that not Tyrell, whatever his middle name, Williams.
Oh, you mean actually?
Oh,
I thought you meant
brother.
Drew. I was gonna say that is not no Drew.
I'm like, that's not Drew. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Well, how old is he?
24.
Oh, that ain't him. No.
Yeah, no, they're grown now. But you saw him in the movie. You thought that was
that is definitely him.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Drew. I was gonna say that is not Drew.
That's not Drew. That is not Drew.
No.
Gotta talk about the electric lady.
We have not spoken about her.
She was electric.
That's it. The end. Like, what else you got to say?
I thought they were gonna make her more important.
I really thought the bomb was in the microphone.
Oh, that would have made more sense if you're trying to blow something up.
He made it seem like it was because he said, "Oh no, I'm not gonna be. That's for you," and he stepped back.
It's the bomb. See, they set us up to think that. Good job.
True.
Oh, another thing, I don't understand why Lydia did not just throw the suitcase into the water.
Thank you.
Jumping in.
When she said, I have to do it because I thought she was, I don't know what she was going to do. But when I saw it was water, I was like, same concept. No, just do it.
I think that's the joke.
I thought she was running somewhere to blow it up.
But she's not fast. That's why I was like,
she's not fast. That's why I was like, yeah, I don't know.
And they spent so long like debating, why do you have to take it? I was like, the bomb could have been went off. What's going on? Like,
it would have been nice to see Emily defuse it.
She could have diffused it. She one, math smart. Two, now she fast. Zip.
This is the daughter, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, you said Emily. I was thinking of daughter.
Yeah. But I don't know. I guess I just didn't want it to make too much sense. That wouldn't have been funny.
Yeah. I just didn't like how Emily, you could see her face the whole time, and she was known for being this crazy smart scientist. I did not like that because I'm like, everybody knows you're a scientist, and here you are.
Oh yeah,
a superhero without covering your face.
Yeah, I don't know why. Whatever, it's a dumb show. So
that's why Grandma was like, "Oh, did you come to tell me that you were superheroes? Because I already know that."
And then why was the first like how she had to get super strength? It was so painful, but then she was able to just take pills. That was hilarious to me.
She probably did that on purpose.
Right? She just knew Liddy was gonna show up.
Exactly. She like, you know what? In order for us to be friends again, you want to feel some pain. But Lydia wasn't in the wrong. So
yeah, Lydia did way too much for that friendship. I would have just left it be. You would be my friend, cool. Like she was trying way too hard.
Yeah.
Well, it took some time for Emily to like let her back in.
Okay, but this is how I feel. If it wasn't for Lydia, Emily would have been bullied, called a nerd, and was like, I don't want to be a nerd. It's called smart. No, it's called a nerd.
There's a difference.
She would have been a regular science teacher. Nothing wrong with a science teacher. She wouldn't have been a scientist.
I don't know. I don't agree with that. She probably would have just ended up blowing up a school or something. But
she would have been a villain. She wouldn't have been a superhero. And I thought that's what's gonna happen. One of them would become a villain, but that didn't happen
either. Because like G said, it's a kid show for adults.
Yeah.
Well, kids like villains.
So. Do they like seeing crabs get buttered?
Listen.
Yeah, that was too much for me. I was like,
when they pulled off his claws, though, I was like, so how is he gonna do anything?
Because they grow back anyway, but it takes a long time. But why they have to make her eat raw chicken?
That was disgusting.
That's what it was. Oh my gosh. I hope those were like gummy somethings, because baby,
They had
They
to
weren't
be.
Disgusting.
But she would just shoot, like, even at the thought of it, I would have been like, I can't do this. Can we put an artificial, like, hologram?
Oh,
But
well,
she
you
opened
never
the door.
know with this technology. You don't
And
know
it's
what
how
they
she
could.
was doing it too, all slurping.
Oh,
It was nasty.
just the thought alone. Mm-mm.
But
Maybe
overall,
I watch that movie again because that was
yeah.
not. Mm-mm.
I'm just grateful to see Octavia Spencer thriving. That's the
And
best part
branching
for
out.
me.
Like, you don't have to play the same
Yeah.
roles. Be a
But they
slave.
always make her look like an old lady all the
Some
time.
slave, some old lady.
Yeah, she looked good. She like I really like. I didn't like their
Good.
costumes. I was like, these are some thick women. You could have gave them better costumes to show them
Agreed.
off, but they didn't do that. But yeah, I was happy
And they
for
were
her.
shapely. Like
Yeah,
they
they
weren't built like boxes.
Right.
But I feel like they had Lydia looking more snatched in the costume than they had Octavia. Yeah.
And I don't know if that's
Mhm.
just. I don't know.
Her
Maybe
shape?
Octavia's just that actress. Maybe she's just like, I'm not going to show too much. Maybe she's just like that. Because I saw another show with her and she was wearing like layers. So maybe that's just her.
Maybe she's not confident in her skin. Get confident, Octavia.
Well, maybe this movie will help her because
What'd you say, Missy?
I said, don't tell that woman what to do.
I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna tell her. We're all about elevating in 2021, Octavia.
Well, maybe this movie was a step for her.
Because she looked good. So I hope that's not the reason. If it's anything else, then do what you gotta do, Octavia.
Yeah. I want to see her more roles like this. Because she's good.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. So I would not rewatch, but it was a good movie.
Not rewatching.
That's good for you.
I'll rewatch.
Thank you.
Maybe y'all could rewatch together. Anyway, sweet mates, that's all we have for you on this movie, Thunder Force. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed this video. So like, share, subscribe. Bye.
See you on Friday.
You don't gotta go, but you know the couch is mine. Toodles.
Black her camera out.
Okay, I will.